on some loose leash walking foundations. These are some skills that you can practice with your dog by you to just get them used to walking by your side. It's also going to be helpful for engagement to just get your dog to want to check in with you, give you some eye contact. Obviously, Cedar is very ready and very engaged, so we're going to get started. So I'm going to start with getting him out my side, and I'm going to mark yes and get him into what I call the reinforcement zone. So if he goes out in front of me, and if you notice he's off leash, I like to practice this stuff a lot when my dogs are off leash. Yes, yes. Give him a couple little cookies. Yes. It's okay if he's sitting. He's a little out of the screen. Hey, buddy. So get him into the position. He's a little far. Yes. We haven't really worked on this a lot. Yes. Yes. Good. So then what I'm going to do is toss a cookie behind me. Tell him, find it. And when he gets back to the spot, yes, and treat. Toss the cookie back, find it. Yes, and treat. Good boy. Then, maybe we might want to practice with the other hand. Toss the cookie back, find it. Yes, and treat. Good boy. Good job. And then maybe we'll show from another angle so he's out in front. Toss it back, find it. I know that one kind of went in there. Yes, and treat. Yes, and treat. Yes, and treat. Good. Turn back around. Find it. Yes. Yes. Good boy. And what you're starting to probably notice is he's getting a little sticky. He's kind of staying in the spot where the Pez dispenser is continuing, where the cookies are coming. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do, toss the cookie back, say find it. And then I'm gonna cue when he's done. Touch, yes, and treat. Good. Toss. I would say toss a cookie back, touch, yes, and treat. And if you noticed when I was treating him from my other hand, he was kind of curving over. That's something to be mindful of. We want to be as clean as possible. It's a little bit easier maybe when we have the leash on to be holding the leash in one hand and reward in the other. So find it, put the cookie in this hand, touch, yes, and treat. Around, touch, yes. Good. Touch. So if he does that, kind of swings out in front, just gonna bring him back. You touch and treat. Good boy. So our next steps, literally, are just to walk and treat our dogs so that they understand, okay, every time you walk, I should probably be in a certain position. So, hey you. Gonna reward. Oh, did you drop it? Yes. 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 Bring them back a little bit. Yes. Yes. Good boy. It takes time, right? I've given him a lot of cookies with him facing me, so he wants to get the reward the quickest. So we have to kind of change up our mindset and teach them, hey, it's not just when you face me, it's also when you're at my side. I, as you can kind of see, kind of prefer to use my right side because I think I'm just like right-handed. So that's something to think about too. So, you might maybe want to practice on the left side if that's where, yes, you want your puppy to be. Good. And then, we're taking a few steps. Very good. And we want to turn. Ooh, make sure I'm in. So you can see here, yes, getting a few steps in. Like that he's giving me some eye contact. He gets out in front. I might just do some turn and goes. Yes. Yes. Good. Oh, good boy. Yes. Good boy. I kind of am starting to have him be at my side a little bit more. Hey, buddy. What a good boy. And then the next step is to add a cue. So find it. To let him know, hey, we're going to be walking. My cue is let's go. That means I really want you to be walking with me. I want the leash to be loose and I want a little bit of attention. Not much to ask, right? All right, so let's go. Yes. 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 Good boy. you probably might want to be a little upright. Sorry, I keep dropping that one. So something to think about with this, I'm on turf, so you should probably be using something that is obvious for the dog, opposed to what I'm using, his kibble. Very hard for him to find. Cedar bug. So these are gonna be your loose leash walking foundations. Just some skills that, find it, we want the dogs to work on to be able to understand just what loose leash walking means in a bunch of different ways.